course, this is the one and only Pro Gaming Series 2016 Summer Split. And of course, sobrang energy tayo ngayon dahil we are powered by...
Yes, by the official energy drink of the Pro Gaming Series. Maraming salamat po, Bacchus Energy Drink. Drive your energy, mga kaibigan. Kami ba yung magiging shoutcaster? Ako po si Shinbu with the one for Anay.
And I'm Aika.
Okay, we just came up. We are actually currently in the series between Acclaim Empire X versus MSKI League of Legends. We're in dun sa game 1 natin. Acclaim Empire X. Wow, took that turnaround with the comeback. Oh, with the comeback mula sa game 1 natin, taking a victory against MSKI League of Legends. Watch out for the match in week code. Poisanity bundle tayo dyan, mga kaibigan. Wag na natin patagalin to. Let's get into the drafting phase.
Let's go, ladies and gentlemen.
So, bands up, mga kaibigan. Para sa MSKI, it's gonna be a Graves, Morgana, and Twitch. Paired up naman dito ng Acclaim Emperor X would be an Azir, Ryze. Coming in from game 1, ang adjustment dito ngayon ng ng MSKI would be the Graves removing from Tamsu. Apparently, ang galing pala ni Tamsu. Maglaro ng Graves.
Respect bans right there.
8-2 on that KDA. 2 deaths lamang
and most damage dealt pa.
Yeah, hindi binan yung LeBlanc ni Calculated kasi mistakes naman talaga. Parang face checks. Face checks lang talaga against Calculated. You just simply mitigate that with Ward. So, para naman sa side dito ng Acclaim Empire X, they're gonna remove the Azir, Ryze. Once again, same bats. Coming in mula sa side ng AEX. Adjustment dito, my call would be no Lulu anymore for EXO.
For MSKI.
Yeah, parang...
Yeah, a bit shaky on that utility mid lane. Alam naman natin na EXO has only played once in the mid lane for this split before, and that was on the Ahri,
that is
if I recall correctly. So, very different to from an Ahri and then you go into a Lulu. It seems like utility mid laners really aren't his forte, so we might be looking at a possible Ahri pick once again.
No utility item on that one. Morelio Nomicon has been adjusted more for burst champions, actually coming in from 6.9. Like, it's very clear nasa description actually dun sa patch update na Atin's and Holy Grail works so well with Lulu. Yes, kahit pa mid lane yun because you would want to really like rely onto Zensho, di ba? Hyper-aggressive style. Pero hindi, biglang nawawala si EXO mid-fights during the late game.
And kasi even then, with that kind of itemization, Lulu still deals a lot of
may damage pa rin yun. May AP scaling pa rin
And
yun.
that's the funny thing because people underestimate actually a Lulu mid lane pick.
Yes, yun
which is quite surprising naman talaga.
And isa pa nga siguro, one insight. Coming in from that game 1, 6.10 update is the nerf on that Alistar, Noel. Noel is really nice.
Very famous and well known for his Alistar so far in this split.
Juggling with his teammates pagdating dun sa early game. Diba? Ang ganda ng coordination nila pagdating dun sa tower dives, the heal coming in from the Triumphant Roar. Lulu Shield pa ni EXO on that one. So, kahit sumakit yung Torre, kahit na-nerf yung Unbreakable Wheel, ang ganda sana. But still, enter the mid-game team fights. Enter the mid-game team fights kung saan 60% lang yung kanyang Unbreakable Wheel on that one. Doon nagmamanifest. Like, Gen V, building that Rage Blade.
On the vein. Actually, we were talking about this since week 1, diba? If I remember.
Kahit si Jen din lang nasa front line. To the point na hindi niya tinatumble out yung calling ni ni Zensho. At lagi siya nababurst sa front line. Di biro kapag talagang you just play it methodically kung meron ng Rage Blade yung vein mo. Even Alistar, it hurts. Masasaktan talaga.
Of course, the silver bolts.
Yes. And ayun, so once again, we're just going to roll again dito sa ating drafting phase. Interesting pick though mula sa phase, it's gonna be TG now. Going to lock in that Maokai. And James to the roots.
Maokai, of course, hindi nawawala talaga so far. Despite all of the updates, despite the change in the meta.
I think ito yata yung ban, Rojin. Maokai yung ban na AEX. Tas pinalitan ng Graves, no?
So far talaga.
So, Maokai na ngayon yung MSKI.
Either picked or banned yung Maokai. It is actually the champion with the most participation in the split so far.
And Poppy. So, wala tayong nakikitang Poppy ngayon dito. Though, let's see, Canon, lacking in that echo. It could actually go for mid lane as who has shown
how much, how many nerfs have been applied onto Echo.
Oo, pero I believe this Echo will go up top because Echo tank is still a big problem to deal with.
And of course, CLG has shown that in MSI, mid lane Echo isn't exactly the best idea.
Yep.
So, there's that.
That awkward moment na yung weakest member sa isang team ay isang Korean.
Yeah, actually. Actually, that's a fair point. Fair point.
And so let's see though. Last two picks coming in para sa side dito ng MSKI. They're still yet to pick their support and their mid lane. Habang mid lane naman ang inaantay natin dito para sa side na... So...
Okay, and again, guys, this is game 2 for the first matchup between MSKI and Acclaim Empire X.
game player ang pipiliin dito ni James on that list.
But wait, actually, I'm quite curious. What are your thoughts on... Kasi I was talking to Alpha, actually. What are your thoughts on the itemization for the Lucian? I mean, now I kind of see why the Lulu... why EXO itemized the way he did for Lulu, considering that the Lucian
needs to be protected.
Build was kind of lacking din in damage, in terms of damage. Kaya... So,
plano i-mitigate.
Parang to balance it out, supposedly.
Well, that's one path to say. Pero kasi ako, ang isang mindset or isang principle na pwede kong makita on that one is that kapag behind ka, pag behind na kayo or scaling down kayo, like especially against a GP, tumataas yung the scaling of utility, mas tumataas. Kailangan maglagay ka ng priority for utility. Good example is that kapag behind ka, mas valuable ang wards. Mas valuable yung ward. So, kaya sana nag-synergize si Lulu, si EXO, tsaka si Zensho on that one. So, yung pala yung reason, lacking sa damage.
Instead of trying to get
to deal damage yourself,
kills for himself,
go for combo pa rin.
Why not support?
Yeah, go for combo pa rin. Go for tandem pa rin. Like,
para lalo maging solid, no, sila during the team fight.
Yeah, back in game 1, may nakita ka bang parang game-changing or parang massive wild growth play? Di ba parang wala? Oo. I mean, huling wild growth play na nakita ko is onto EXO himself.
Yes.
And actually, biglang quick burst talaga. Quick burst talaga yung nagaganap kay EXO. I was surprised on that one, but I think that is set up by Tamsu on that Graves. Ayun. So, I still believe kapag mag-ilululo ka, there's no other way. Kasi laking lack of scaling kapag meron kang skill na hindi mo nagagamit, and that is the shield onto that Zensho. Shield works so well with heavy damage dealing champions. Kasi yun yung sacrifice ng mga heavy damage dealers.
Yes,
they are very vulnerable. So, ayun. Damage damage gets balanced by vulnerability, sabayan mo ng shield. Math, mga kaibigan. Recipe.
Basics, guys.
Basics lang naman yan eh. As in, hindi nga yung analysis eh. Parang...
So, actually, I was wondering the whole time, parang, is this MSKI trying out something new? Given that
Morello,
iba naman talaga yung playstyle ni EXO.
Yes, Morello Neomicon. Diba? 6.9 update. It's 4 LeBlancs. For burst champions.
Exactly. So, I was thinking, why not, instead of trying to force a different itemization to suit the playstyle, just really put him on champions that he's comfortable with. I get naman the synergy of the Lulu in a team comp as a whole, in theory. But in application, considering the players themselves, medyo sablay.
I actually called it na
na
maglululu.
Ah.
Na, sabi ko kanina, every time a team has a Zensho, basta may Zensho, ang taas ng chance na magkaroon ng Lulu. Because it complements his playstyle so well.
Yeah.
So, hindi lang si EXO yung nagiging ineffective sa
siya lang
laro
yung
kanina.
hindi nag-complement. Yung champion pick sana, okay
complement
naman.
talaga. Oo, para sa playstyle ni Zensho. Pero kung ganun yung itemization at biglang nawawala si Lulu, laking scale down. Laking bawas, laking lapse ang nangyayari sa damage potential neto ni Zensho. Ayan. So, right now, we are going to, it's gonna be a Jhin. So, if ever, kahit anong piliin pa ni, ni EXO na mid lane, and even kahit anong support, he'll deal a decent amount of damage with that crazy range of his.
And, syempre, given naman na malayo yung range ni Jhin, mas less of a need to protect Zensho.
Oo.
It just really relies on whether or not Zensho can find the right positions.
Yeah. Okay, I'm looking kanina sa picks ngayon ng MSKI. They're hovering over kanina Varus, then on
Malzahar.
Varus tapos Kennen.
Kennen.
When the Varus gets picked, I was thinking so Varus mid or you could even go for Jhin mid. Pero
yeah,
it's very,
you could go for the Varus mid.
It's very likely na si Zensho kasi Zensho has been playing lots of Jhin. So, ngayon, you have, kung Varus tsaka Jhin yan, ang kulang ngayon sa inyo ay AOE damage. So, Kennen gets picked kanina. Pero pinalitan, let's go for more utility, for more chase. Why? Because of the Vayne. Because of the Janna. Mas maganda yon kaysa mag-rely ka sa Varus tsaka AOE ng Kennen. Like, kung mag-electric rush, electric surge. Ay, hindi. Basta, yung rush ni Kennen. Madali kang mapipeel off ng Howling Gale ni Janna. So, go for that poke, go for that karma, and go for that really hard engage Ahri because, yes, Ahri could receive one Howling Gale, pero there are 3 stacks of Spirit Rush. So, especially, lalo pa ha, Gen B.
Pwede ka pa pumasok.
Gen B ha, pagdating sa playstyle ng player na to, laging nasa frontline. Medyo madali talaga mga receive
that's how you know he's so confident in his mechanical ability. Kasi, kahit nandiyan siya sa harap
Oh man, hindi nga tinumble down yung calling dito ni Zensho kanina. But still though, yun nga. It's Tamsu and it's Greaves. But Tamsu is now holding a Kindred.
Yes, with the Blood Razor buffs, why not, diba?
Yes. I mean, isa yun sa malaking threat as we are discussing earlier with Alpha
and of course,
Kindred is
sabi
open.
mo rin na LeBlanc.
And LeBlanc once again is here, but this is a battle of mechanics now.
Yes.
Actually, Lulu versus LeBlanc lamang si Lulu. Dapat. Ganon. Because Lulu could just easily shove LeBlanc here. Pero iba yung diskarte ngayon ni Calculated dito. This is not yung diskarte niya is not countered or it's not a matter of champion. It's a matter of warding.
Yes.
And habit. Don't face check. Don't face checks. That's a triple face check coming in mula kay Zensho. So guys, yun, we are now on tapos na itong ating drafting phase. Let's get into our summoner rundown now featuring the stats of our pro players.
Alright, so for MSKI, TG in the top lane with a KDA of 2.4 and a GPM of 395. 48% kill participation. Let's go!
Wow, napaka-solid mga kaibigan. First, next up, it's gonna be James, our jungler for MSKI. 4.3 KDA. Make that 52% kill participation. GPM 379 is quite nice para sa isang jungler, ha?
And of course, syempre, hindi magpapahuli in the mid lane.
The
we
man
have
bun.
MSKI EXO with that man bun and a KDA of 3.3, 69% kill participation, and
nice.
438 GPM.
69% kill participation. Wow. We are on our next player. Heads up for Zensho, mga kaibigan. KDA 8.5.
Wow.
Yan ang KDA. 68% kill participation but a GPM drop to 394. Wow.
And finally, but definitely not the least in the MSKI roster, we have the support, Noel, with a KDA of 7.5, kill participation of 60%, and a GPM of 292.
Yan, that is our roster para side ng MSKI. Let's go for Acclaim Empire X in the top lane. Mula sa support, naging top top lane nga, 0.3 KDA and kill participation of 12.5%. GPM of 314. Canon needs to step up on his stats on this one.
Okay, and next up, of course, for Acclaim Empire X, we have in the jungle, Tamsu with a KDA of 1.2 and a kill participation of 87.5%.
Yes, my man.
And 352 GPM. For sure, tataas pa to yung KDA after today's performance. And next, of course,
para sa side ng mid lane, calculated. Ang kalkuladong boy, mga kaibigan, 3.5 for the KDA. Kill participation, 87.5%, 293 on that GPM. Nice. Okay? Para naman sa side ng ADC for Acclaim Empire X.
Yes, and as the marksman for Acclaim Empire X, we have Gen V with a 1 KDA, 50% kill participation, and a 328 GPM.
Yes. Finally, malapit to me, Acclaim Member X for the support. Newcomer, Sunzi, mga kaibigan. 1.0 KDA, 62.5% kill participation with a GPM of 218. Those are the stats, ladies and gentlemen, to our summoners. Okay, to better give you an idea ano yung mga manifestations ng stats na yon. Let's go with the obvious parts. KDA, alam nyo na yan.
Oh, KDA.
Alam nyo na yan.
Sure.
Kill death assist ratio lang naman yan. It's kill assist divided by the deaths, di ba? As in, yun na yun. Parang kung ano yung individual performance mo. That's more reeling on the individual performance. GPM is on efficiency.
Yes,
actually.
yes,
GPM is on efficiency. Like kung gaano ka kagaling mag-last hit for the farm.
Per minute.
Pero, kailangan mo siyang i-pair up with other stats. Kung ano ba talaga yung nagagawa mo. Which is, kaya gusto ko i-highlight si calculated kanina. Ang taas ng kanyang kill participation. Kill participation ngayon is one interesting part.
87.5,
kasi
diba?
hindi siya nakikita sa endgame stats natin.
Yes.
Obviously. Pero guys, pwede nyo sa tingnan sa endgame stats nyo at tingnan nyo kung ilan yung total team kills at tingnan nyo kung ilan yung yung kill nyo tsaka yung assist mo. Yun yung kill
divided by
total number of kills ng team mo. Yun ang kill participation mo. At mas mataas ang kill participation mo, meaning mas marami kang na-contribute in essence. And that's what I like about calculated. Mababa na GPM, still kailangan mo patatasan ng GPM mo. Pero, ang ibig sabihin ng mababang GPM at mataas na kill participation
meaning
is
roamer siya.
Efficiency. Like yung gold mo, nagre-reflect na idadala mo agad sa team mo. Wala kang stale gold, wala kang standing gold. Talagang parang lahat ng gold mo na i-invest. So, mataas yung investment ng gold mo.
Posible din na meaning, less time for farming siya.
More
on, tumutulong talaga, response to team fights.
And that's one stat relationship na pwede yung, simplified actual explanation para sa inyong mga summoners. If you would want to know more about the stats and analysis and stuff on that one, be sure to check out Amplifier's fan page. He's making these VODs and this analysis on that one, and definitely he could better explain to you these stats, mga kaibigan, and its manifestations in a game. Guys, once again, nahuli na ako ng pagsabi. Welcome to the Summoners Reap by Condemn on to Zensho. Tinira ng crowd dito at ng payong ni Sunji.
Oh, wow! Level 1. Oh my gosh. Zensho forced to flash out of that. Exhausted by Sunji, and that will be first blood for Gen V, starting out strong after that first game win here. Acclaim Empire X. Mad props.
I'm kneeling on the edge of my seat here, mga kaibigan. I mean, didn't expect na talagang mamamatay doon si Zensho. Actually, pwede kasing mag-contest yung ibang teammates niya doon, di ba? It's kind of weird, like, Noel, nagamit kaya ni Noel yung kanyang Soul Flare tsaka ult? Para mag-pilman lang para kay Zensho, di ba?
Hindi masyado. Zensho was forced to actually use both his summoner spells. So that is going to be a very, very tempting lane to gank for Tamsu.
Especially with Janna and Gen B.
Yeah.
Ito ngayon yung time na Gen B. It won't be wrong for Gen B to be in the front line and go aggressive talaga.
Yes, sobra.
At ang aggressive nga nila. Wow.
Poking down Zensho, forcing him back in the bot lane.
Okay, so we have a story here. Actually, Lee Sin.
Oh, wow! All right. Well, that mistakes were made right there by James. Looks like Mineski's a little bit off after that first game loss. And even here in the top lane, TG, a little too close for comfort.
Yeah, that tempo talaga doon sa red side. Buff, it's kind of really iffy coming in from the side of Mineski. I mean, you would want to calculate that one. Oh, wow! Nice.
Oh, wow. All right. Well, that mistake was made right there by James. Looks like Mineski's a little bit off after that first game loss. And even here in the top lane, TG, a little too close for comfort.
Yeah, that tempo talaga doon sa red side. Buff, it's kind of really iffy coming in from the side of Mineski.
What?
Ewan ko kung paano na-misgauge yun ni James. Or kung ano yung build niya. Oo, kung kulang ba sa damage. He started with a battle start. Which is kulang talaga pagdating sa sustain for the first 2 camps para sa isang jungler, but still parang to be killed by that Bramble back. Pero take 2 tayo. Manigurado na lang. Panigurado, but still that will definitely hold back James to go for that early game tempo against Tamsu. Ayan, kasi you would want to catch Tamsu, di ba? In his jungle. And Tamsu, napaka-safe ng jungling nito.
You want to deny talaga the stacking of the Kindred.
Yes, man.
That is one surefire way to make sure that Tamsu doesn't get the ball rolling for this game.
And you have to take note, double ADC comp is still a formidable strategy. Pagdating sa larong to, it could easily shred through TG. Blood Razor, pag nakabuo pa ng Rage Blade, itong si Genvi.
Although good on MSKI side, they finally put more of the utility mage role onto Noel. They know that EXO, of course, was comfortable with that Ahri pick. Hopefully translates into an advantage here for MSKI there. Forced to flash in the top lane, TG.
Nice flash muna kay TG. Flashing off on the edge nung circle para sa Wolf ni Tamsu on that one. Wolf is almost like a dog chasing for a bite sa'yo. Pero tinawag na ng amo niya pabalik.
He smells blood.
Oh, man. Where Kindred goes. Where Kindred comes from, Wolf goes. Ang ganda nung line yan ng dalawang yan. The epitome of death. Yan. So, right now, we are 4 minutes, 30 seconds into the game. It's actually just kind of a series of mistakes ang naobserbahan natin dito. Coming from that level 1, first blood against Zensho. Yun nga, yung James dying on that red Bramble back. Pero, we are now steady, quoting Majin, easy creasy.
And Genvi now, of course, with that definite advantage in terms of items.
Oh, yeah.
In the bot lane, of course, with that first blood. But now in the top lane, we have a Gek here onto Cannon.
Yes.
Cannon is forced to flash out of that fight. Looks like,
Biro.
will TG's damage be enough to take down Cannon? Now Cannon, the one forced to flash out, comes back for more. And ladies and gentlemen, that will be a kill for Cannon, and it's 2-0 so far. 5 minutes into this game for AEX.
Hindi bumalik si James dun, no?
Ayaw niya na.
But to really assist TG on that one, hold that thought back here on the bottom lane.
In the bot lane, Genvi is really low, but now Tamsu is here with a little bit of help. We have a teleport coming in from TG. Of course, gets condemned back away from Genvi, and now, ladies and gentlemen, both sides will decide to abandon this fight.
Yes, actually, it's only EXO who has a flash on this Summoner's League now. Ang daming flash na nagamit.
To be fair, on AEX side as well, I know, Sunzi still has his flash, as well as Calculated.
Sunzi, pabalik pa lang. Si Calculated actually, pabalik pa lang yung flash niyan. Ayan. So, right now, 0-2 tayo dito, ladies and gentlemen. Now, EXO, just really power farming. Ito yung strategy ni EXO naman nung ADC siya. Just farm up. Sige, now holding on that Fiendish Codex. And ito na, kung gusto niya mag-Morello Nomicon on that Lulu, definitely on that Ahri, it won't be a bad choice. It's actually a really nice item for the Ahri. 6.9 update works. It's really nice for Morello Nomicon Ahri.
But no, because of that, but hold that thought, we have a fight erupting again here in the bot lane. Genvi stuck in his tracks with that Jhin, but looks like nothing more will happen so far.
Yes, so right now, level 6 na, parehas. Itong ating laners.
Yes, and because of that teleport play earlier, now TG is a little bit behind Cannon in the top lane game there.
Yeah.
So,
Echo really has a nice kit for farming.
Yes.
Then, especially with the passive of his. Minsan nga, tinatanong ako kung meron bang attack speed daw yung passive ni Echo. And I told them na wala. It's actually movement speed every third stack. Yung animation lang rin niya siguro, or maybe yung innate attack speed niya. Pero if you are asking kung mabilis ba talaga siya mag-stack nung kanyang passive, yes. Yung kit niya is really nice for making those stacks. Like you could initiate with a normal hit, then face dive, then put up that Q.
Yes,
and if you're lucky, yung return damage nung Q also puts up a stack. And percent health pa nga yung natatanggal nung passive na yun ni Echo. That is why Tank Echo deals tons of damage still, even if you're building tank on him.
Although because of these factors, Riot has put in efforts to nerf Echo.
Yeah, that guy. Alright, so right now, it's gonna be a steady pace pagdating dito sa ating Summoner Street. Though Jin now is holding on to that BF Sword compared to, wow! Gen V falling in love with that Rage Blade. Talagang rushing that, going for the rush Rage Blade instead of that
priority item.
Blade of the Ruined King.
Well, that is true because of how Rage Blade is, the cost is up, and all of these things. Actually, it is most efficient. Either you rush the Rage Blade in the early game or save it in the late game, because in terms of, you really have to shore up. But wait a second here, in the top lane, Cannon getting really low. Ignite is onto him. EXO is already here. He's gonna want to take this kill for himself. And TG takes it away from him. But here we go, 1 kill for MSKI.
It's actually like a command na akin lang yan, sabi ni TG. Kasi nagantay talaga si EXO eh.
Sabi na, hindi na enough yung yung Ignite. Your Ignite failed.
This duo, so sweet. Diba?
Right?
Back in Season 3.
Baka sa'yo na. Akin na lang. Sige.
Duo goals.
Yes,
You have to take note, guys, back in Season 3, kung saan nakapasok nag-qualify para sa League of Legends World Championships ang MSKI. Ito yung bottom duo nila. Yan. TG and EXO, mga kaibigan. Yes, that crazy EXO play against Chawi. Using that Ezreal, sniping off the Chawi's Caitlyn. Yan. Gamit yung true shot barrage. Unforgettable moments, mga friend. So, right now, Jin prioritizing movement speed with that Boots of Swiftness. Yes. Whereas Gen B has no boots actually on his feet. Though he's sitting on 1k gold. Whereas...
Well, because he knows that he really has to get this Rage Blade first.
Yes, and it's not actually...
a little safe.
It's not Morelio Nomicon ang inuna ngayon sa mid lane. Traditional rush Abyssal for both of the mid laners.
Yes. So we have here, teetering on the edge in that top lane. Tamsu tried for a gank, but was spotted out. And now we have as well James in that top lane. And so far, it looks like AEX is picking for that dragon.
Yeah. So the dragon that is up is gonna be the Mountain Drake. Yung alaga ni Talia dito. That's on the top lane.
On in the top lane. Cannon forced to flash away from that.
Resonating strike
This will
dito.
not be the second kill just yet, but James is still going to turn around there. I think he might attempt to come back in, but no, he will recall. But here we go now. They're going to deny Tamsu of this.
I wonder if you can dodge the resonating strike damage gamit yung chrono break ni Echo. Because I know nawawala si Echo when he cast that chrono break. Though, ang wala ngayon kay Cannon is that flash. Crucial flash. Whereas TG has 1 flash. So this trade up is gonna be one-sided now against Cannon.
Yes, and now AEX, after paying, now rotate for this Drake. It is gonna be the first Drake, a Mountain Drake for this game. And looks like it'll be free.
Now rotate.
For the taking for AEX.
Yes.
So, congratulations to that.
Now rotate. Asawa ni?
What?
Naruto.
What?
Binibigyan ko ng cancer yung
Oh my God!
Naisip ko lang yung now rotate mo. Parang pang social na Naruto. Now rotate.
Really should move.
Yeah, man. I'm doing it.
But hold on. After your corny jokes, it looks like Suzy got in trouble there in the bot lane. Wow, but no. Gen V will be able to intimidate them away from that. Curtain call is going to be initiated.
Promo
Suzy
time!
gets really low. He busts out his ultimate, and Tamsu is here to help them out, but he knows that Suzy and Gen V will not be getting back into that fight anytime soon. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, calculated. Forced out of that duel against EXO.
Yan. So it's a matter of mechanics na nga. Mechanics na una si EXO nakabuo ng Abyssal Scepter against Calculated in the top lane though.
Yes, so maghahampasan muna sila. A bit of show of power. See if anyone will commit really hard into this.
Now rotate.
Now rotate into bot lane.
Now rotate, Shipei then.
Shinbu.
Yeah,
What is
sorry.
wrong?
I'm sorry.
Yung energy ni Shinbu. Mukhang kailangan mo na ng Bacchus. Drive your energy. Nasasabaw ka na. But wait a minute. In the bot lane here, we have James rotating for another gas. They're really not giving Cannon any time to breathe here. Now that he's low on his mana, forced to use his ultimate. Will he be able to run away? Gets kicked out of the safety.
Gets kicked to safety, actually.
Yeah, because he was able to sidestep like a boss. But now Tamsu with the revenge here. He says, I'll back you up, Cannon. Let's get back at them. And now it will be instead a kill for Tamsu. And that will be the third for AEX in this game so far. But the fight just keeps on going.
I'm your love. I'm your wolf, maniga. Come here. It's gonna be Cannon being safe on that one. At ito, si Kung Po Master Boy Ham is running away against the members of Acclaim Empire X's. All corners of this top lane gets secured by Acclaim Empire X and this outer top lane turret.
Despite not getting another kill, they will instead settle for this yummy turret.
Yeah, man, I mean, Acclaim Empire X really stepping up now their game compared to their first 2 weeks.
This is why I love watching Acclaim Empire X games. They're really Wow, that failed charm though. But now EXO stuck in this brush. Does force a flash out of him, but the Knight will take him out, and Calculated gets the kill off of that Sunzi. Crunched down by that curtain call.
Oh my god!
What is happening here with MSKI? Looks like they're lagging a little bit.
Yeah, man.
In terms of the coordination, that could have been a kill.
Yeah, if that Sonic Wave connected, could have been a kill. But yon, going back dun sa miss na charm, it's not actually miss. It's a play of mind games. EXO is trying to predict.
Yeah, so it was the prediction.
Pag-distortion, pabalik
but it's still a miss.
Yeah,
it's still a miss.
It's actually
I'm not saying
and
that.
It's actually a big. That's the big problem when playing against a LeBlanc. Classic LeBlanc. The jukes talaga in the mind games are so
actually,
really the LeBlanc.
I'm just gonna stand here.
Yeah,
you think I'm going back?
Yeah, like yung travel time ng charm is very enough to. Is very enough to shoot, para makapag-shoot ka ng return doon sa, yung return mo doon sa distortion spot mo. So, ayun talagang EXO, actually, I'm giving props to him. Try making the effort.
Yes.
Pero ayun nga, I mean, that Sonic Wave coming in from James, you really need to step up connecting that one. Those kills are going to be crucial para sa side ng MSKI.
And so
Acclaim Empire X is now 3K gold lead. On top of that 3-kill lead.
And so far talaga, James without Lee Sin doesn't seem to be translating very well in this fight. Whereas, look at that Tamsu.
And that is built to actually counter Kindred. And this Kindred doesn't seem to be missing any camps, any target camps, and any bounty for her mission.
So really racking up all of the rewards so far. He also has a kill for himself, and now a fight will break out here in the mid lane. Cannon is right in the middle of 4 people here, but Tamsu right in front there, very brave. Does get onto James. Looks like he will be able to use Lapse Respite instead. And now Genji coming in there with all that damage. TG separated from his teammates will go down. 3 people from MSKI have been taken out. And it looks like in this early game, AEX is steamrolling with 7 kills so far.
And you know what? Alam mo kung sino yung isang crucial member sa team fight na yun? It's actually Genbi. With a free hit
free
on the Rage Blade, man.
Grabe.
Yeah, like
they were focusing Tamsu, and then he breaks out the Lamb's Respite in the last minute.
And it's like nobody's paying attention to Genbi. Like TG is really has his vision against Cannon.
Sunzi. Look at his face, such a happy boy.
Oh yeah. And yun, look at the tense face of TG. So talagang nararamdaman natin dito sa mga player camps natin yung investment, emotional investment ng mga players natin sa laro ngayon, because all the odds are against MSKI right now, man. Playing against, actually, the underdog here is Acclaim Empire X, but now, coming on from quite a shaky to week 1 and week 2, they're really stepping up their game on this game 2, week 3.
Yeah, actually, that was an interesting thing, because I managed to ask Sunzi before their game how they were doing considering the performance from last week. He said, well, we're just going to take it slow for now and see. So that's actually what happened. They started out a little bit shaky in game 1, then managed to...
What about you? Do you like taking it slow on your games?
Well, no, because I'm a Morgana main and I'm very aggressive in the game.
So you're an aggressor. All right.
Yes.
So AEX, like, they're not bothered by their first 2-week performance.
Yes.
Oh!
But looks like MSKI is
man.
bothered this time because now they have lost Noel as well as EXO within a few seconds of that fight breaking out in the mid lane. And now TG caught in a bad position, forced to flash out away from Cannon.
Wow, that Tamsu, Waisu, the damage Su, my man. I mean, nice Su. Now a flash is in! Oh, wow!
Zensho gets shut down and Tamsu takes another kill. He is suddenly 4-0 and 3, and now they will be able to take this inner mid lane turret for free.
Shoutout sa lahat ng mga summoners na naglalagay ng Su sa dulo ng mga sinasabi nila. Tamsu Nation, ladies and gentlemen, right now 4-0-3 on this game. Really solid performance coming in from that Kindred. He is now sitting on an 8K gold, make that an almost 3K gold lead against James Lixin. And he's sitting on 1.6K. And not, is he going to recall? No, it's not even going to recall, my man. Wow.
So it's interesting to see, the effect of game 1. Especially that early game, the early game mistakes by James, you really feel how much of a toll it has had onto MSKI. They know they're a pretty solid team.
Yeah.
Pretty strong coming into this split. AEX, the complete opposite, and now suddenly, the tables have turned completely, and this is why, it's very important to see.
Pero, alam mo, Aika,
what?
This is actually MSKI. Pagdating sa group stage, hindi talaga nila. Like, they're not really stepping up. Talagang, laging ganun yung story back in the summer.
Tapos pag nasa big stage
pagdating na sa big stage, pagdating sa playoffs, they're like really pump stomping all the way pagdating sa championship. Parang pagtingin mo sa championship, MSKI MSKI na naman, di ba? Or parang MSKI yan. So, let's see though. This is of course for the matter of this case, we should focus ourselves into this game. And right now, hindi pa rin biro yung damage na nanggagaling sa Rage Blade ni Gen B. Now going to build probably a rapid fire cannon. I think that's Phantom Dancer. A Phantom Dancer on that one.
So, yeah. Well, MSKI is in that position where they can drop a few games considering how experienced and...
Yes, Confederacy.
Yeah. But AEX, on the other hand, comes from this perspective where they really, at this point, have to take all the games that they can to get back into this tournament and make sure that they do have a fighting chance to get into the top 4.
Yes, definitely. That is true. So, right now, considering the game, that's a very massive lead there by Acclaim Empire.
Yeah, 110.
110, 9-kill lead on top of that 7 crazy K gold lead. So, win conditions for the side of MSKI or Bawi conditions for the side of MSKI. This kind of lead definitely, especially with Kindred, it's gonna be AEX with these initiations on these heavy objectives. This is one window for opening, especially with these choke points and with the ult.
Curtain Call is going to be used, and so is Monsoon to put in some distance between them. And now, Cannon is really, really aggressive onto Zensho here.
Gen B, wow!
MSKI will get taken out to join James and EXO in the grave. And now that is a triple kill coming right in for Gen B. Short of an ace since Noel managed to escape that one. And they get a Baron on top of that.
Crazy play coming in from Gen B mula sa Kog'Maw Nashor Sloop on week 1. This is a crazy Vayne rolling on a Rage Blade. Yes, definitely taking advantage of that 6.9. Like, Acclaim Empire X.
We got this.
Acclaim Empire X just shouting up, this is 6.9.
It's like when 6.9 and 6.10 came out. Well,
deal with it,
this is our show now.
We're the cheese team. We're gonna continue delivering cheese to every game that we have.
Yes.
Wow, nice one from Gen B.
They are the cheese team, pero their picks are very meta.
Yes, and especially ang tinarget talaga ng MSKI dito was Gen B. was they're really not giving any to Hitch against Gen B. Now, Gen B finds his home on this vein.
They tried, but that's actually the, I don't know, we saw there the weakness of the MSKI comp. There is no disengage, not a lot of disengage, especially for their carry. So pag inabot na yung Jin, pag inabot na si Zensho, inabot na si EXO, wala na masyado, especially if EXO had already cast his Spirit Rush. So, yeah.
Not to mention, calculated kanina ha, sa Baron Bap. EXO gets easily pop.
Yeah,
deleted
immediately. So, very, very scary performance here from AEX.
Much to my excitement on Gen B's Bane, it's actually because ang tagal natin din nakita si Bane. The last heavy Bane I've seen was Hate.
Last
Those crazy
year.
plays coming in last year. And after that, you've seen a series of, it's at the least Kalista, Sivir, and these two, Caitlyn and Lucian.
And then brave enough to bring out a Vayne in that kind of environment.
Like Uncharted Waters.
Look at that though. EXO getting chunked down super fast. But James will be deleted immediately, and now TG in the middle of 3 people there.
Grabe yung damage na nanggagaling kay Tamsu, man.
Tamsu is gonna chase him down. Gets a double kill and the turret, and now AEX is coming right in, opening another part of the MSKI
Now
base.
I understand why Tamsu is a consistent contender for the top 1 solo view spot.
Because of how
he plays, man.
Yes, the confidence, the mechanical skill.
Yung pag-gauge niya sa kanyang champion, like, is below 100.
Ang baba na ng health niya,
Is below 100 health. He's sitting on 138 health right now. Pero ayan, todo pa rin, and they're just shoving. This is like a former champion team. They're shoving in their base. James was able to shut down Calculated, but this is the Nexus falling into the hands of Acclaim Empire X and leaves them the victory against MSKI League of Legends.
The buff from that
first former champion team. They're showing in their
confidence for that game too. And of course, a very stellar performance from Acclaim Empire X. That is 2-0.
2-0.
For this first matchup.
2-0. And the exciting thing about that one is actually everybody contributed. I think kung meron man parang hindi nakakuha ng limelight dito was on Sunzi. Pero mula kay Gen B, kay Canon, kay Tamsu, kay Calculated, lahat may diskarte. At nakakatawa yung mga picks nila. Nakakatawa kung ano yung mga contributions nila sa game na to. Calculated with the face checks sa game 1. Diba?
Yes.
Tamsu with an exemplary junglers, ADC junglers, Graves, and this really crazy scaling Kindred. And of course, Canon, getting camp on, getting collapse on palagi pagdating sa top lane. And Gen B, frontline, right now, hindi biro.
And now we see talaga how strong they are kapag solid sila.
Yes, and now siguro maybe I understand the Z-ban. Coming in mula sa side ng AEX.
Siyempre, they don't want...
They want to protect Gen B talaga.
They really don't want any chance for MSKI to execute their main carry.
Yes. Ayan. So, sa mga summoners natin, a big congratulations para dyan sa Iloilo.
Guys. So, shoutouts to everyone there in Iloilo,
paano
especially
pababatiin yan pag
Acclaim
Ilonggo?
Empire X.
Congrats.
Congrats?
Sa Ilonggo.
Mayampang niya.
Mayampang. Ayan, okay. So, ayan. Big celebration para sa inyo. Ngayong linggo, 2-0, Acclaim Empire X against MSKI League of Legends. Again, that's really amazing because right now, Acclaim Empire X is yet to step up. Ayan, nakapag-step up na nga.
They
Coming from week 1, week 2, nakita natin yung stats nila, di ba? Talagang mapapansin mo yung discrepancy.
And of all teams, MSKI pa.
Oo nga. Ayan,
Kung kailan sila mag-stage ng comeback against one of the top teams.
Definitely, top tier teams.
Nag-champion na talaga before in the PGS.
World-class teams, actually. World-class team. Ayan. So, heads up, we are now on to our second series. Looking into our schedule, we have, it's gonna be Imperial Pro Team, reigning champs, versus the newcomer, G-Hub.
G-Hub, who also actually staged their own comeback last week.
Talaga?
In week 2, after that week 1 with the Cho'Gath and the Blitz. So, very interesting matchups right here, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, yun pa, very exciting and very surprising considering that starting off today, people were like, oh, this might be boring because it's MSKI and Imperium. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, still more awesome and exciting stuff to come. More explosive fights right here in the Pro Gaming Series Summer Split 2016. See you later.
Match and win promo. Ladies and gentlemen, Poisanity Bundle. Kami po yung naging shoutcaster, Shinbu with a 1-4 and I.
And Aika.
Powered by the official energy drink, Bacchus. Drive your energy. Once again.
We'll be right back.
Yan, we'll be right back, guys. Tunji.
Oh, wow! Level 1. Oh my gosh. Senzo forced to flash out of that. Exhausted by Sunzi. And that will be first blood for Gen V starting out first game loss. And even here in the top lane, TG. Back here onto Cannon.
Yes.
Ham is forced to flash out of that fight. Looks like,
Biro.
will TG's damage be enough to take down Cannon? Now Cannon, the one forced to flash out, comes back for more. And ladies and gentlemen, that will be a kill for Cannon, and it's 2-0 so far in the late game. Because in terms of, you really have to shore up. But wait a second here in the top lane. Cannon getting really low. Ignite is onto him. EXO is already here. He's gonna want to take this kill for himself. And TG takes it away from him. But here we go. 1 kill for MSKI. They're really not giving Cannon any time to breathe here. Now that he's low on his mana, forced to use his ultimate. Will he be able to run away? Gets kicked out of the safety of the turret.
Gets kicked to safety, actually.
Yeah, because he was able to sidestep like a boss. But now Tamsu with the revenge here. He says, I'll back you up, Cannon. Let's get back at them. And now it will be instead a kill for Tamsu, and that will be the 3rd for AEX in this game. So this is why I love watching Flame Empire X games. They're really wow, that failed charm though. But now EXO stuck in this brush does force a flash out of him, but the Ignite will take him out. Calculated gets the kill off that Sunzi. Crunched down by that curtain call.
Oh my god!
What is happening here with MSKI? Looks like they're left off, and now a fight will break out here in the mid-lane. Cannon is right in the middle of 4 people here, but Tamsu right in front there, very brave. Does get onto James. Looks like he will be able to use Lapse Respite instead. Now Gen V coming in there with all that damage. TG separated from his teammates will go down. 3 people from MSKI have been taken out. MSKI is bothered this time because now they have lost Noel as well as EXO within a few seconds of that fight breaking out in the mid lane. And now TG caught in a bad position, forced to flash out.
A flash is in! Oh, wow!
Zencho gets shut down, and Tamsu takes another kill. He is suddenly forced. Is going to be used, yes, and so is Monsoon to put in some distance between them. And now Cannon is really aggressive onto Zencho here. He forward. MSKI will get taken out to join James and EXO in the grave. And now that is a triple kill coming right in for Gen V. Short of an ace. Since that though, EXO getting chunked out super fast. But James will be deleted immediately. And now TG in the middle of 3 people there.
Yung damage na nanggagaling kay
Tamsu. Tamsu is gonna chase him down. Gets a double kill and the turret. And now AEX,
like former champion team, they're showing in their base. James was able to shut down Calculated, but this is the Nexus falling into the hands of Acclaim Empire X and leaves them the victory against MSKI.
Well, a double rainbow is a phenomenon of optics that displays a spectrum of light due to the sun shining on droplets of moisture in the atmosphere. Demacia! Focus on the battle. Illuminate the enemy. Banish the shadows. Going superior. In the name of Demacia, I will punish you. Light 'em up. I love it, lightning. A double rainbow is light. A phenomenon of sunshine. Focus on the tactics. Focus on the enemy. Focus on the battle. Going. Covert ops to tactical decisions. A double rainbow is light. A phenomenon of sunshine. Focus on the tactics. Focus on the enemy. Focus on Demacia! I'm charging my laser. I suggest you forfeit instead. Going. Focus on the battle. Illuminate the enemy. Banish the shadows. Going. Double rainbow? What does it mean? We can do this. Stay positive. We can do this. Superior tactics. We can do this. In the name of Demacia, I will punish you. Love and friendship are the key to victory. Looks like I'm signing out. Till next time. Bye-bye. Does that explain it?
Oh no, how he just bought a deal with his gold. Said I need some mana for the trades, bro. Makes me wonder what's next in his build, though. Oh no, my build is a masterpiece. My build is a masterpiece. If it's blue, then give it to me. If it's blue, then give it to me. My keystone mastery was chosen accordingly. And if I cue into the red team, then I'll take that penalty. You're gonna thank me and say my build was revolutionary. Wow, I'll slow you all our spinning skills like crazy. Yeah, there's no way you and we can take on evolution. Go legendary. I'm more than just an ordinary carrier. Wow, my mana pool is so large it's scary. Yeah, there's no way you and we can take on evolution. Hey man, come and grab this rat so you can go ham. Said the other buff is more of my jam. Somehow this is working out as he planned. He planned, oh. My build is a masterpiece. My build is a masterpiece. If it's blue, then give it to me. If it's blue, then give it to me. This chroma that you see was chosen accordingly. And this tricky wasn't made for me, just matches so perfectly. You're gonna thank me and say my build was revolutionary. Wow, I'll slow you all our spinning skills like crazy. Yeah, there's no way you and we can take on evolution. Go legendary. I'm more than just an ordinary carrier. Wow, my mana pool is so large and scary. Yeah, there's no way you and we can take on evolution. It's coming and learning, it's easier to kite. Banana and dancer for damage and fights. And blue hawk can move along. Yeah, there's no way you and we can take on evolution. My friend always wants to play with me. Said